Hi guys, welcome to SAP Online Recorded Training, session number 11, Territory Management 1. So we finished in session 10, we finished the first scenario of SAP Crm, that is the marketing scenario. Before we move into the sales scenario or the service scenario, we have another small topic to be covered, which is the territory management. Let's see what are the important steps to be covered in territory management and how important is territory management in SAP Crm. So when I say territory management, it is not a mandatory scenario which is available in SAP Crm. This is a scenario where the company decides to work on territory. Now, territory, by working on territories, companies will have many advantages, especially when it comes to comparison and reporting. If they divide their entire business into territories, they can compare between different territories, and they can also divide the responsibilities accordingly. So for many management reasons, companies will use territory management in SAP Crm. Now when I say territory management, what basically happens is, the entire client company's business is divided into territories. It can be of any territory based on geographical location or not based on geographical location or any for that matter. For example, if your client company has business in 7 countries and this entire business is divided into 4 main territories, randomly selected countries. So by this what happens is the level of competition and comparison will be quantified, and this helps the higher management to report accordingly, and it also helps in easier management. So let's see what are the steps to be followed under territory management. The first step we can see is define number range intervals for territory hierarchy levels. So we can see we can define a number range. Now this again is we have seen by defining the number range in leads, activities and other transactions. So this is not a mandatory step again. Again, if you require a territory with different number ranges, you can do it. You can do that option here. The second option which says define territory hierarchy level. So you can see in the document it has got a maximum of 9 territories and it can have an hierarchy level. And if you see the example in the document, the hierarchy goes like this. It goes from company, then product line, then region, country and sub-region. Now if I give a live example to this hierarchy level, company might be Honda Limited, product line might be Honda cars and motorbikes, so there are 2 territories in that. A region might be different regions, like for example the Asia Pacific region, the EMEA region, the North American region. Countries can be specific countries within each region. For example, under Asia Pacific you will have India, China and other countries, and sub-region might be different states or cities within each country. So this is an example hierarchy level provided in this document. According to your client scenario, you can maintain your own hierarchy level. So let's see how this step can be done or performed. I go to the SPRO. So I go into SPRO, HAB reference IMG, customer relationship management, master data, territory management, define territory hierarchy level. So you can see a default territory hierarchy level is already been defined. You can change it accordingly if required. So when you click on new entry, you can give the level starting from 0 being the highest level. So for example, if I give 0 and give it as Honda Limited, offset again is the position in which you want this level to be, so give it a 0 again. Again in the document, if you can see, it is given all the description of each and every value. And I save this. The system is not taking because it is already existing with the territory hierarchy. So when you create, you can create your own territory hierarchy. Now I have created a lower hierarchy, so taking it. The Honda level will be in the 7th position now. So that is the first step we have to do. Maintaining additional attributes, optional. We can read the description, it clearly says why the step has been maintained. The step only needs to be performed if an additional attribute has to be defined. For a more detailed description of the territory scope. For details, please see the documentation of the corresponding IMG activities. The following sections describe exemplarily how to add the field PO box to a business partner master data. Now this is an option where you can add your additional attributes. So when I say attributes in CRM, attributes are nothing but values or fields which determine which option to be selected. So when I say additional attributes, if I select the PO box as an additional attribute, so according to the PO box, each company or each business partner would be decided which territory does it fall under. So PO box should be the attribute accordingly which the companies are, diversified in different territories. So again, you can follow the document for this step. I am not going into this step. We have another interesting step under 4.2. It is defining territory KPIs. KPIs again are key performance indicators. So you can add the key performance indicators by going into the following step. It's a small step to be into it. So you can follow the steps. We have certain steps to be followed in the client menu by a technical consultant. Apart from that, as a functional consultant, these are the major steps he has to follow, and there are other certain steps which are available in the document. So if you follow this, the territory management will be complete. Again, as I told you, it is not a mandatory scenario or subject. but it is always good to know territory management, as many companies would adopt this procedure. So with this, I am ending this session for today, that is territory management. I will also send you guys the documents for territory management for your reference. In our next session, we will start out with a new topic and understand what is the importance of the topic and complete the configuration. Thank you until then.